This is an iPhone 5S. Well, it was one. Let me explain. About 2 weeks ago, I found this iPhone 5S laying in the middle of the road. Now, the road I found it on is a relatively busy road, which is pretty self-explanatory. Anyways, in this video, I'm going to be seeing if this iPhone 5S still works. It doesn't have a screen. All it has is the middle plate. But we're going to find out today if the logic board in this phone still works. Now, I've already run an IMEI check and it turned up FMI on, so it's not much worth fixing, but I'm gonna do it just for your satisfaction. And I'm going to be pulling parts from this silver iPhone 5S that I received in my last video. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this iPhone. All right, so like I said, I'm gonna be using this silver iPhone 5S as a donor iPhone, as this one does not have any working parts from what I can tell. I can't even fit a charger into the charging port. So for the best rate of success, I'm just gonna transfer the logic board from this phone into here, and we're gonna see if it works. So let's first start off by taking apart the one that I found in the road. All right, now we've got all the screws out of the logic board, and from what I can tell, these shields really protected the logic board from a lot of the damage from cars driving over it, and especially the display shield. The logic board looks a lot better than I would expect, although it is slightly bent on the side, and a very small piece did come off of the logic board, but I don't think that will affect it. So let's go ahead and remove it and take a closer look and see if we can notice any severe damage. As you can see, here we have the logic board, here's the back, and if I'm being honest, it just looks a bit dirty. And if I didn't know the backstory behind this phone or where the logic board came from, I would never guess that this came out of a phone that was found in the middle of the road, ran over by probably at least 20 cars. You can see a very slight bit of bending right there, and you can see where that small piece of the logic board came from right there. But other than that, I see no significant damage, and now I think it's time to disassemble our donor iPhone and see if we can get this logic board to actually work. Since I got this donor phone, this is the first time opening it up, and it looks like it's never been opened up before. This phone is absolutely immaculate on the inside. So I have now gotten the logic board out of my silver donor housing. I now am going to put the logic board from the phone found in the road into this housing, and we're gonna see if it works. I am actually a lot more confident in this working than I originally was. It looks a lot better than I thought it would, so hopefully it'll turn on. I'd love to see this work and see if it's on an older iOS version, which would be really cool. I ran the IMEI right when I got the phone, found that it was Find My iPhone on, so that's that. But with that aside, let's go ahead and put this into here and just pray that it works. It's time, the logic board is in, and it's time to connect the screen and find out if this phone still works. There's the screen. I got the battery connected. It took some bribery, but it's in. Let's connect up the home button in the case of it working. Now, I have not installed any of the internal shields, but I am going to clamp down the screen. Let's hold down the power button. And I'm not seeing anything. Let's plug it into a charger and see if we get a different result. All right, I've got a charger. and I am still not seeing signs of life.
20 minutes later.
Alright, so after about 20 minutes of repeatedly disconnecting and reseating cables, trying different chargers, even another battery, it seems that this phone is unfortunately too far gone. Now, I don't have a voltage reader. I wish I did. That's something I still need to get, but I do have a power outlet that has an indicator light of when something that's connected via USB is drawing power. I tried the 2 different chargers and 2 different outlets. Neither of them showed a red indicator light, meaning it was drawing power. I even tried an Apple USB-C fast charger with a 20-watt brick, all from Apple, and it unfortunately did not show any signs of life. I know all the parts inside this housing are good, so I know that swapping any of those parts are not gonna make a difference. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to deem this phone dead. I'm honestly kind of upset about this, as I was looking forward to seeing if this phone would work, but it seems that it's just too far gone and the road has claimed its life. Anyways, this was still a fun video to make, and it gave me a refresher of what the inside of an iPhone 5S looks like. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching me attempt to resurrect this iPhone 5S found in the middle of the road. It was not an easy process, and I would have loved to see it work, but unfortunately it didn't. Thank you guys for watching, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing, as only 12% of my viewers are actually subscribed to my channel. So if you're new and that subscribe button is still red, please consider clicking it, as I'm trying to reach 2,000 subscribers. As of right now, I have 1,948. So if y'all could help me out, get me that extra 52 to help me reach my goal of 2,000 subscribers, that would really mean a ton to me, as I've been putting a lot of effort into this channel for over 3 years now. Anyways, thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. And as always, peace out, guys.